On November 14th we rode in the Sawmill Rally. Let's check it out.
Stayed at Mariji last night, been pissing down all night. It's finally cleared up, which is good, because now we're off to the Sawmill Rally.
I'm standing on your doorstep, no suitcase in my hand. Oh, I've got nothing but the clothes that I wear, so take me as I am. Oh, please, honey, take me as I am. As I am.
I'm Steve Roissetter. I'm a member of the Alexandria District Motorcycle Club. I'm the coordinator of the Sawmill Rally up here in Mansfield for 2009 and 2010. The rally is situated at the base of Mount Buller, just out of Mirambar, at Sawmill Settlement. It's in the state forest here. It goes over towards Lake Cobbler and Tomahawk Hut. This is only the second sawmill we've run. We ran one last year. We had about 130 riders last year. This year we've increased numbers up to 220. Next year we're going to be running it again. We're hoping to make this an annual event up here and hopefully increase numbers each year we go along. We seem to be picking up more and more sponsors every year and more riders, more and more interest. We've been more than welcome up here by the DSE, who has made it very easy for us to run the rally up here. The tourist office up here, High Country Reservations, have really made us welcome and really helped out with reservations for riders in the area. The Kenda rally that we run fell over a couple of years ago because of the fires and we couldn't run it in 2009. And one of our club members knew about this ride that was run by another person back in 2006 and offered it up as a course that had been approved once, so we could probably run it quite easily and cheaply. So we took it on, did a bit of a recon, got all the appropriate permits and everything else to the DSE, and the ranger down there at the DSE is more than helpful and more receptive to motorbikes and that sort of thing up here, so we went with it. It's been a success ever since, and we've just become more and more welcome in the area by the Shire, DSE, the SES have come to the party. It's gathering momentum and it's going to be bigger and better next year. Anybody with a learner's permit or a bike licence can enter the rally with a fully registered bike or reg bike, and as long as it's roadworthy and in fairly good condition, we'll let you go. We're trying to educate people that the noise in the bush is not being appreciated by a lot of people, and noise doesn't equate to power, so we try and educate guys to keep the noise down and just be responsible motorcyclists. It's $75 this year, and you get a show bag and a stubby holder on completion, and we have a lot of giveaways this year. You get given a raffle ticket at the end of the rally, and we've got probably $6,000 worth of gear giveaway there. We've got tyres, lubes, jackets, t-shirts, hats. It's well worth your travel up here to come and ride the event. The first loop is 75 k's. That consists of muddy sort of terrain and then goes into sort of rock, a few hand-cut tracks or very narrow tracks, hills and river crossings. We've got about 3 or 4 river crossings in that 70 k's. And then if you can survive that, you come back in and do another 50 k's in a second individual loop, and that's a lot of very sort of narrow tracks and hand-cut stuff on one side of the road. The difference with last year was it was hot and dusty. This year it's been wet and warm actually, so just the mud is the difference from the dust. So you can't recognise the track this year to last year because of the different conditions, so it's just magic. We have quite a few sponsors. We are lucky that way that we have quite a number of sponsors for this rally and other rallies that we do run. One of the very few clubs that we do have a high support from sponsors and different brands and that sort of thing, and we're very grateful for that, and without them events like this couldn't go ahead. So keep an eye out at the ADMCC website and all the bike shops and anywhere else that's got a shop window or something. There'll be flyers and banners in it looking at the Sawmill Rally for next year, 2011. I'd just like to thank all the riders that did come up and enjoy the ride today. Also the members of the Alexandra District Motorcycle Club for coming out and running the event and making it possible for all you riders to come up here and enjoy the day. So don't forget how good it was today, tell all your mates, and bring, for every rider that was here today, bring 2 riders next year, 2011, bigger, better, muggier and wetter. See you then.